Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen to FlatOutRacing League Season 26 round 25 at Brazil, the final race. We got 1 light, we got 2 light, we got 3 light, we got 4 light, man we've got 5 lights. And I don't go that fair because everyone's signal dropping the warm-up lap and everyone was lagging backwards and forwards, so I stayed to one side, so yeah, obviously so I don't crash into anybody. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you lap 1 as we always do, so sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you've got Mary Jane, light that baby up. It's Fuller fighting for the championship. He's out there spinning on turn 1. That's not a good sign, that. And as we've got Damar to my right hand side, we pull across. Yeah, we've got that covered off there. Lovely jubbly. Maybe not as best of I thought. And Starakosos is retired from the race. Starakosos is out of the race. And I took Cully under the yellow flags there as well, but I think he's got front wing damage as well, so yeah, I would have overtook him as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my signal was going AWOL again, and I think that's it for the FlatOutRacing League Season 26 Constructors. You can see everyone's signals back there. As long as TT and Fuller can finish the race, they'll take the Constructors. That's for the Drivers' Championship though, man. It's down to the Fluky and Fuller. Fuller is ahead by 38. No, there's 38 points in it. Yeah, so yeah, he is ahead by 38 points. So it's all up to the Fluky to do as best as he can, as we are going to bring you on a skip from the end of lap 1 towards the middle part of lap 2, and you can see I just kept on losing the signal towards UK Demon. Yeah, it was bad, ladies and gentlemen. It was very bad. This is a 100% race as well, 71 laps. This was a long race, as we got Deadly Jason out there, so we take that position. Good job. While we've got a bad signal, there's only 14 people that joined last night. Starakosaurus is out, so that's 15 or something like that. Anyway, we got back onto UK Demon, lap 5, P10. We're thinking we have to make a move. He's on the hards, we're on the mediums. I know the signal's dropping, but I'm just catching. So yeah, we do that move. Should have been an exceed track limits, but I was slow through it anyway. But yeah, we didn't put off UK Demon, thankfully. As we are going to bring you on a skip to lap 12, we are P9. We did manage to catch Oggy in front. It did take a few laps because he was a bit in front, but we did manage to catch him. But I think he is coming into the pits because he has been on them shots since the start of the race. But he did give us the DRS. We are going to bring you on a skip onto lap 20. Yes, it did take that long to catch Dino next door and Tardis. Tardis managed to get in front of him. I should be pointing that on the left hand side, but I think you all should be looking by now. We've been on it that long. As Richmond, I think he has pitted behind, so he has got the fresh set of mediums. And yes, up the inside, a mistake into the last corner by me, but yes, right up the inside. I'll try and keep you posted on everything, right? But yeah.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Jeff, salutations Jeff. We'll have him for a few more races though, ladies and gentlemen, but he is being sacked in the new game, which we can't wait to get our hands on. But anyway, enough of that, and let's get back onto racing as Richmond's just getting away. Ladies and gentlemen, I was running out of fuel as well. I was dire on fuel. I fueled the car like under, and yeah, I was running out. I was like minus like 0.78 or something like that. I can hear the changing early and stuff like that, and then Damar started to catch me back. Dino next door pitted, ladies and gentlemen, lap 23. So yeah, and we got Timbo coming out of the pits now, fighting Richmond. So Richmond, I think, managed to keep in front of him as well there, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got Damar at 2.4 behind. We are going to bring you on a skip onto lap 29. Damar catched me, but yeah, I was running out of fuel, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'll pull it up here on the right hand side now. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you all can see it, but I can't see it in this little view. I think it's like 0 point something. But yeah, we was running out of fuel. So I needed to like lift and coast. That was a perfect pit entry as well there, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to stop saying that, but it flows so nicely.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So we are on the hards. Lap 30. We are P12. We've got Fuller, who's like super behind with a 3-second time penalty as well. They're like very far behind. They're nearly going to get lapped, them gentlemen. Fuller needs to put everything out of the bag, but I think he will manage to do it. I'm not too sure. Like I'm not calculating the points there, ladies and gentlemen, as we are bringing you on to lap 32, and we've got Damar right behind us. I want him to overtake. I'm saving fuel, as you can see on the right hand side. I'm trying to save fuel. Like,
try to stay with him. He might make a mistake.
I thought there would have been a safety car out by now, but there wasn't. And as soon as I let Damar by, yeah, Lucky Lumps, the season 25 champion, he come back and did this race, man, to hand over the championship. He stayed to the end as well. Anyway, we brought you back after the safety car, ladies and gentlemen, onto lap 37. And I've got to stop saying it, but I can't. So we find our nemesis, the man, the myth, the legend, Dino next door, on the same part of the racetrack again. So lap 38, I am on the hards, so we are going to bring you on a skip towards the end of lap 38, where you'll see now, ladies and gentlemen, I just went too far into the corner. I was like not going to make it, and then I couldn't come back onto course, but everyone's behind me.
2.1 seconds.
I'm like, no. So I'm like, yeah, forget it. I'm on the hards anyway. We're going long. We're not gonna stop again. Most of these people are gonna stop, so we're going to bring you on a skip.
Yellow flag.
Onto lap 45, from 38 to 45. And we've got Damar, who made a mistake. Deadly Jason, sorry, is a lap down, so he was the blue flag. But we've got Damar right in front of us, so happy days. DRS, ERS, we're lap 45 though, ladies and gentlemen. There's a big chunks of these laps gone like that, but it was just me trying to catch up to everyone. That's all it was. And when you're out the toe in the DRS, it's hard to catch back up, very hard. So we are going to bring you on a skip towards the end of lap 35, and we've got Damar. He kept on the DRS range, so he is gonna take that move back. No point in fighting him. I need to save some ERS just in case. Like I said, we are not gonna pit again. We've got Fuller in front of us though. He's not that far in front, but we are leaving him on board here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Deadly Jason right behind us as well. And I could have pulled the manoeuvre off, but the signal thing come up on the thingy, so I didn't know if he was slow because of the signal and he weren't going to be there or anything. So yeah, as we are bringing on a skip there, ladies and gentlemen, onto lap 47. We're still in P12 though. We got one car behind us. That's Deadly Jason, still hacking it out there. He's a lap down, but he's still sticking it out there for the points. Oh yeah, and sorry ladies and gentlemen, we are on lap 47. This is my fastest lap of the race, but not the fastest. Sorry, forgot to mention that. I always keep forgetting to do that. I'm like sat here thinking like, what's coming up next? And yeah. So yeah, my fastest lap. And what can I say, ladies and gentlemen? I know I need to stop saying that. We did exceed track limits to get that 3-second time penalty. There were stupid ones though, really stupid ones that I really didn't need to do. One was under the safety car as well, but we didn't need to show you that. So yeah, we got Fuller in P10 there, 9 seconds worth of time penalty. We don't know where the fluky is. If we look on the radar, I'm guessing one is the grey dots up front there next to the Mercedes, and I think TT is in that Mercedes as well, supposed to be an Alpine, but he is in the Mercedes, forgot to pick his car. But anyway, that's lap 47 there, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to bring you on a skip onto lap 54. The rain started. I didn't end up catching Damar in front. I was running out of VRS because he was on the mediums, I'm on the hards. But it was like, should I have pitted on that lap for the intermediates? We will find out if we gain anything in the cars in front or anything like that. So we are going to bring you on a skip towards the pits, and everyone's into the pits. Yeah, it was an alright pit stop. We didn't know how to judge it in the wet, so out of the pits we go. And Dino next door, thank God he ghosted there. I said I lost my front wing. I don't know why he went on the go straight away out of the pits. Maybe he was and just slipped a bit, but yeah, thank God it ghosted. And anyway, we are going to leave you on board for a second. I think we are chasing Dino next door down for a few laps now, ladies and gentlemen. For a few laps. I try and pull a few moves off, but I think to no avail. So teammates in the pits here. We are going to bring on a skip from lap 56. Oh no, pardon my French. We've got Fuller right behind us. So in good fairness of sport, like I did with the fluky, I do move out the way because I don't want to compromise the championship in any way, shape or form. I know he gets points off me, but yeah, like I say, I'm losing signal, and I don't want him to crash into anyone, especially Fuller. So yeah, it might gain him a few points, but he's got a 15-second time penalty. I know if I stay close to him, I get him. So anyway, we did bring him on a skip onto lap 60. Fuller did get in front of Dino next door, so we're trying to muscle our way through.
These conditions look pretty terrible.
He did look a bit weak there, so we moved to the left-hand side. Is he going to give us the room? We're going to make that room around the outside. No, we can't get the power down to get right round the outside. It's hard to pull a manoeuvre off there, ladies and gentlemen, but that's one of the failed attempts that I did. So we are going to bring on a skip onto lap 61. So he does go semi-defensive. I wasn't going to try and bin it round the outside there, but he's alright to go defensive because I might have slung it up on the inside. So we do leave you on board here for a second or two, ladies and gentlemen. Dino next door, he's holding no time penalties as well, so that's some good racing. He loses the back end. I'd try and go around the outside, but I would have ended up off the track. And I think if I go off track, I get another time penalty. I think so. I'm not too sure though, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't want to go off though, so we are going to bring you on a skip from lap 62 to lap 63. That was a perfect transition for a full lap round. And a costly mistake going back down into second gear there, ladies and gentlemen. I should have stayed in third. Yes, but I lose it there. But thank God for the saving grace in gods that Oggy has retired just round the corner. I think he's binned it into the wall, but we will see confirmation of that crash.
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to
there he is on the right hand side.
No plans for a safety car right now.
So we are going to bring you on a skip from lap 63 into the pits, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going for the full wets. As you can see, most cars have gone the full wets now.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty.
So we are going to bring you on a skip towards, I think, the end of the safety car now. From 64 to lap 68, so it took a while for the safety car there, and we've got the Fluky right behind us. So, as in all fairness, we are going to make that move. The car's funneled up there, so it was a bit of a Constantina effect. That's why they're a bit away from me. But I see the Fluky, the arrow shoot to the left-hand side. I think there is. But he gets stuck with Dino next door, so I think go around the outside, and then I get hit off Dino again. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Like it was just close. Like for the amount of contact, that shouldn't have happened. Like should have been a quick wheel rub, and that was it. Like, but nevertheless, we got Timbo. I think he's out with front wing damage as well. We've got Richmond out as well, ladies and gentlemen. He's out there on the right hand side. And yes, Timbo's got front wing damage. So we are going to bring you on a skip towards the end of lap 69, and I made another catastrophic mistake here, ladies and gentlemen. It went catastrophic. I'm only going to lose a place to Timbo, but I am going to get it back because I don't think he's going to. I don't think he pits. So we are going to bring you on a skip until towards the first corner now, ladies and gentlemen, onto lap 70, first corner. As we're getting past Timbo, we don't need to show it, but you know, the only reason why I'm showing it is because he just carries on going without the front wing. He goes, sacks the pit stop off. The team's probably telling him the front wing's damaged, and he's like, shut the fuck up. So we are going to bring you on a skip towards the end of the
heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain.
Thank you, Jeff. Towards the end of lap 70, onto lap 71, the last lap at FlatOutRacing League, season 26, round 25, at Brazil, Sao Paulo. And ladies and gentlemen, like Fuller there in 6th place with a 15-second time penalty. We're in that window to be taking him.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car behind is 12.
And I think he's carrying some wing damage or something like that. But anyway, we'll get all towards the end, as you'll see the standings. I think the Fluky has to win with Fuller coming like 8th, 9th or something like that. Like the Fluky has to win. But as you can see on the radar there, the map on the left hand side, that Mercedes, I think it is TT. And you get confirmation there on the right hand side, it was TT. So the constructors is in the bag for Fuller and TT and Alpine. So congratulations to them. As we'll get onto towards the more congratulations at the end of the video. Thank God it's the P6, and as I come in to round it off for the Williams, our last drive. put it in P7. So we do manage to take Fuller. Driver of the day goes to the TARDIS, sporting the wrong colours. So I think that's 3 in a row for TT that way, innit? Azerbaijan, Abu Dhabi and Brazil, I think. So TT, UK Demon in 2nd place and DeFluky in 3rd. I don't think it definitely wasn't enough. Like, follow, subscribe. And yeah, it wasn't enough, so we are crowning Fuller as the FlatOutRacing League Season 26 champion, and TT and Fuller for the constructors. And I'm Tambo First Blood, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.